right, so I think a guy or guys have called me a traitor. They've called me, I think, a sellout. Because I live abroad, I'm therefore European. I'm against Nigeria. I've been called everything. But I'm not going to change. That's the thing. I'm not going to change. I'm still going to be who I am, and I'm not going to change my tune. And I'm not here to jump up and down and prove how Nigerian I am, and I'm more Nigerian than anybody. I couldn't care less. I'm half Hope. I'm double H. I'm proud of who I am. I know who I am, and I don't have to prove anything to anybody. That's the key thing, because I'm not about proving anything to another person. It's about proving stuff to myself and maybe my family and so forth. So I don't really care about that. But I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and I'm going to stick by what I stick. Nigeria have been the worst team so far at the World Cup. When you look at the first round of matches, I think Nigeria were the worst team, followed by Saudi Arabia. But then Saudi Arabia played pretty good stuff. Nigeria playing long balls, Moses diving, Igalo being horrible, Mikel not knowing how to play a number 10. Okay, fair enough. Etebo was the only guy who was really doing anything. But then the other guys, what the hell? Kelechi Iheanacho, a guy who has been quality for Leicester City, he gets like 15, 20 minutes or something. So it's a joke. And Nigeria have to be aware that this is going to be a very, very, very tough game, because you're going up against a side who are incredibly coached and have incredible support, and they've got something to prove. Literally, Iceland is pretty much everyone's second team. Whether you wouldn't like it or not, it's pretty much everyone's second team. And if you don't have a nation at the World Cup, you're supporting Iceland because their story is incredible. And I think Iceland know that so many people. Flipping, even Darren Aronofsky, a bloody film director who has nothing to do with football, was giving a shout out to Iceland based on what they did against Argentina. So that is what Nigeria are going up against. You're just not going up against a very well organized team who know who defend as a team, attack as a team, are very smart in how they shift from defense to attack. You're going up against a small nation that have something to prove and will play to their hardest, because Iceland believe that they can make it through this group. As in, when you look at Iceland's results against Argentina, people said even favorites for the World Cup. Iceland said, well, no, man, we are going to ride that wave of ending a draw against one, and we're going to play against Nigeria. So for Nigeria, things have to change. Things have to change. As I said again, there's no point in me saying how the squad is trash or the manager is trash. Let's just deal with what we have now. Igalo has to be dropped. For me, I feel that Iceland will be able to deal with the threat of Igalo. So for me, I think Nigeria needs speed up front. So you've got to go with Iheanacho in the front line. You've got to play Iwobi just behind him. Mikel, get the hell back into number 6, because you're not in number 10. And I saw the shout out to the guy who linked me to the interview that Geno Raw did, where he said that, because basically Mourinho, who I think knows Mikel pretty well, and I think is a far better, much more experienced manager than Geno Raw, who I've never heard of in my life. Mourinho said that, no, you can't win anything with Mikel as a number 10, because Mourinho used Mikel as a number 6. Then Geno Raw says that, Mikel has been used as a number 10 against Cameroon and all through their African qualifying. You can't compare teams who failed to qualify for the World Cup against teams who are in the World Cup. I'm sorry, Croatia, Iceland, and Argentina are at a far higher level than anybody Nigeria faced in African qualifying. Okay, so maybe Mikel works as a number 10 for those teams in African qualifying, but this is the World Cup. The World Cup. This is the competition. Mikel doesn't work it. So I think the number 10 has to be Iwobi, because I think he is the best attack-minded player, because he knows how to thread passes through. He knows how to move the ball forward. He knows how to walk in tight spaces. Mikel, he's too slow and his mind doesn't think as quickly as Iwobi does. So Mikel, get the hell back into number 6, which is your strongest position. So indeed, you have him in the middle and so forth. And look, Moses, you have to play for the team. You're obviously not as sharp as you once were, because you've been played as a right wing back who is not allowed to do anything creative from context. So for Moses, man, dribble when you have to dribble, but from what I'm seeing right now, make the right pass. Shift the ball, look up, thread the ball through to Kelechi, who's making a diagonal run, thread the ball through to Iwobi, or play 1-2 with Iwobi. Don't just go into one-on-ones and tackle that, because Iceland have shown they know how to deal with skillful threats. If Iceland can completely shut down Messi, you think they'll have issues with Moses? I'm just saying, you know. So, and I think for Nigeria, you've got to play some Nigerian football up in this, man. Okay, you've got to move the ball around intelligently. There's got to be better movement. You've got to keep the ball on the ground. I mean, this whole long ball thing from the back. Now, I'm sorry, I can't roll with that. And for me, I think you might have to put Ezenwa in there. I'm hearing that what the kid is 19 years old in goal. Man, I mean, I don't know that I can roll with that, you know. So for Nigeria, man, I just think the ball has to be kept on the ground. One touch, better movements, guys moving in and out of their positions. It can't be flat. It's got to be four-dimensional, and there's got to be better creativity and belief with what guys can do on the ball. Because what I saw against Croatia was extremely flat, unimaginative, you know, very pedestrian, you know, and void of any kind of emotion. Hence why it was so boring. That's why in Nigeria we're the worst team. So, but Iceland are going to be very, very tough because these guys know how to run. They know how to give an effort, but they're very well coached. They know how to deal with threats, and they've got a very clear game plan. I think Nigeria have to watch for when Iceland break, when they counter, because they throw many men forward. And for Nigeria, you have to move the ball around quickly because Iceland know how to defend very well. Because Argentina just move the ball around quickly enough, hence it's very easy for Iceland to get guys behind the ball and double team, triple team, and completely suffocate Argentina's threats. So Nigeria, you're going to have to play at a high level because Iceland nullified Aguero, Messi, Di Maria, and so forth. So for Nigeria, you're going to play at a high level if you want to win this game. Because of course Nigeria can win this game, but you've got to play far better. And you've got to be far more intricate in the way that you move around on the ball. I don't know what the scoreline is going to be. I'm not even going to give a scoreline because, again, it's not about predicting anything. It's about Nigeria. You know what you need to do. Anything short of a win, you're out. Because Argentina, going into that last game, let's just assume Argentina beat Croatia. Argentina know that, look, we need at least 7 points. Argentina will say, no, we are looking to win that flipping game. So, for Nigeria, I think they need to win this. A draw is not going to cut it. A draw is not going to cut it. So they need to win. They need to win. And that's what they need to do. And I think for Iceland, if they can get the win here, 4 points going into the game against Croatia, knowing that they actually finish above Croatia in qualifying, Iceland will feel very confident that they can make it through the group. So it's going to be a very interesting game. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.